Today I got a crazy fun build for y'all boys. I like to call this build the bucket getter, because that is exactly what it's gonna do. It's gonna give you a bucket in any type of way. I mean, this build can put somebody in the rim. Of course, it can shoot wide open threes. And my favorite thing about it that a lot of people don't do is it can play out of the post. So no matter how you play with the build, you're gonna be getting buckets. But hey man, I ain't gonna waste no time, man. Make sure y'all like up the video, hit that sub button if you're new, and let's hop straight into this build. So if you're wanting to make this build, first you want to start off with shooting guard, 6'9", 185, and 7'7" on the wingspan. Now I'm gonna show y'all how he made it first, because he makes fun builds, y'all. He don't make them to be as comp as possible. And then I'm gonna show you how I would make it to make it better overall, but still be a super fun build. But first, with the way he made it, since that's the build that y'all were seeing in the clips. So off rip, we're gonna take this close shot all the way up until we get to 86. The highest close shot I've had on any build so far. Then we're gonna take the driving layup up to 88. I'm pretty sure this is what you need for the Kobe Bryant layup package. Then our driving dunk, we're gonna take to a 86 so we can get those contacts. And our standing dunk is gonna go all the way up to 81. And you can already see we just got crazy finishing. It's all 80s, but it's all elite. And then for his post control, he went ahead and went with a 85. Now this is all good and super fun because you're so all around. But there are a few changes that I'm gonna show y'all later you can make to make it even better. But in these clips, this is all I was working with. And as you're gonna see, I am doing my thing. I'm literally playing with these people. And it makes it even more dangerous because you can literally do anything. You could be posting up, shooting mid-ranges, whatever. They're gonna have to play up. And that's when you get to dunk every single time. Y'all see, I'm baking, dude. I'm just gonna go ahead and drive right by you. Meter dunk. And when I show y'all the updated version of the build that I would make if I was making it, the meter dunk's gonna get even more overpowered. And this is just a few clips, man. I just had hopped on, did my thing, and went on with my day. You can see I can even post up too. Where are you going, little boy? Right at that rim. If you use this build as a guard and have somebody else play your big and you're going up against another guard, it's barbecue chicken all day. As y'all see in the clips, even the bigger guard right here I got on me, barbecue chicken, he's nowhere to be found. And with speed with ball not really mattering and getting that pro dribble style, which is for some reason one of the best dribble styles in the game, you can get to that rim anytime you want. Let me see one more dunk. Oh, where are you going? Hey! Now for the shooting, we're gonna start off with our mid-range. We're gonna take it all the way up to 83. And as you can see, it's gonna get us silver blinders. We also got gold catch and shoot, bronze dead eye. Y'all see the rest. It's enough for 2K24. You don't need much. Now for our 3-ball, we're gonna go all the way up until we get to a 77. And we're pretty much maxing out our shooting because our wingspan is so long and we're not gonna get too much more. Now, if you play rec, you can figure out a way to make this go up higher. I think 66 free throw is fine. Most of the time I'll go with like a 71. Just to get free points, but 66, that's what we're going with today. And this is where the build actually starts to get dangerous, y'all. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a fun build, but it's actually a super cheesy build as well. Y'all see, I'm 6'9", I can dribble. I'm gonna get my mid-ranges off, that's no problem. But when I start getting in that post, if you do not have the right amount of defense, it is barbecue chicken. And you're gonna see, that dude right there, that's guarding me in the little mech suit or whatever it's called, he is going through hell. Do not let me catch you on a small build with this build right here. I'm telling you, look at him. I'm playing with him too. The crazy thing is I could drop step almost every single time, but I was just post fading just to have fun. Y'all see, I don't even got the best animations on. I'm not even experienced with the post work. Y'all know how I play. I like to ISO, I like to shoot threes. So I'm just the amateur at this. Imagine if you actually are super good in the post. You're gonna go to work every single time. But this is what I was having the most fun with because it's just not a way that I normally play. So I decided to switch it up a little bit on this build. I seen he had post control and I figured why not go ahead and use it. Now these last couple clips are just some catch and shoot threes, but I wanted to show y'all boys that it's easy to shoot with this. It's a jumper I haven't used since season 2, I think, Dyson Daniels, and I'm cashing out. This jumper right here though, I'm telling y'all, super easy to time. If you've never used it before, slap on Dyson Daniels and I promise you, you're gonna be able to hit. Now for his pass accuracy, he went all the way up to a 90, and like I said, he's not getting the perfect amount of attributes because if you actually want to go up all the way on your pass accuracy, at least take it to 92. Y'all see the extra badges you get. But bringing it up to a 90 really ain't getting you nothing too crazy. So this is also something you can even take all the way down to a 77. But since he had his at 90, once again, that's what we're going to be going with. Now for the ball handle, I'm going to take it all the way up until we get to the max. And then for his speed with ball, this is a stat that does not matter, but he did not know that at the time. So I'm going with the 75 right here, but we're going to change this up as well. Now for the defense, we're going to kind of speed run through this because it's not nothing crazy, but we're going to start with the 65 interior. Like I said, nothing too crazy. It's going to get the job done. For our perimeter, he went with a 72, just enough to get the challenger and ankle braces. For the steal, he went all the way up until you got to 81. Like I said, defense ain't going to be nothing too crazy. It's going to get the job done. You're 6'9". And last but not least, he went with a 65 defensive rebound. Now I know a lot of y'all are going to see no block and start freaking out, but your 6'9" max wingspan with this build, not only are you going to be able to get stops with the 65 interior defense, you're also going to be able to get blocks, I swear. And then for the physicals, we're going to go with a 81 speed, and we are going to max this acceleration. Then we go with the 70 vert, max stam, and we get a 60 strength. Now this is my problem with the build. I feel like if you're gonna get all this post control, let's get a little bit more strength. So I'm gonna show y'all how I make it now. Off rip, I would make mine 6'9", 211, and 7'4" on the wingspan. That's 3 inches shorter, but you're getting a better mid-range, which is gonna let you get Tracy McGrady, and that's super important to me. Now you also see I took that weight up a little bit. I wanna get at least an 84 strength, so that's what we're going with. Now when it comes to the attributes for me, I would go ahead and start off with a 94 drive and dunk, and it's because you really don't need a super high layup. In the last build, he had an 86 drive and dunk and an 88 layup. I feel like if you got a higher drive and dunk, there's not really much reason to have a layup because you're gonna dunk the ball 90% of the time. And a 94 is gonna allow you to do that with the dunk meter, and anybody that's used the dunk meter, y'all know how overpowered it is, and that's on small builds. On a tall build, it's definitely overpowered. Now next, since we are going to be playing out of the post zone, we want to get a 83 standing dunk, and that's going to allow us to get silver fast switch and silver rise up, which is all we need. Now his post control was at 85 last time. I'm going to take it a step further because if you're going to be in that post, you might as well get to 95. Attributes are super cheap, and y'all see, Hall of Fame drop stepper, Hall of Fame post spin technician, overpowered. Now on to the mid-range. If we're gonna mess with my mid-range, I need a 87. That Tracy McGrady jump shot is way too good. We might as well get it. We're gonna get the Tracy McGrady jump shot along with Mini Magician. We get Kobe Bryant's fade. We're going to be cooking, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Now for the 3-ball, we're gonna go up until we get to a 76, and this is the bare minimum 3-pointer I like to go with because you're gonna get agent 3s on bronze. Clearly you don't get limitless range, but you don't need it on a build that has a 94 dunk. Now for my free throw, I always like to go with like a 71 just to make sure I can make them. So that's what I'm gonna do on this build right here. Now for my pass accuracy, this is such a bucket getting build. I don't think we need a super high one. 77 is perfect, y'all. If you've watched my older videos, you know that I always go with the 77 on 90% of my builds because it is the perfect pass accuracy. Now for my ball handle, I'm gonna go up until we get to 80. And our speed whip ball, I know we're not gonna get any speed boost or anything, but it is not worth it. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, speed whip ball does not matter. If you need even more proof, go watch GB3, go watch Koza. Anybody that's tested this out, it does not matter. When you make yourself a shooting guard, you automatically get the pro dribble style, and it's almost the exact same thing as LeBron. I'm telling you, get that pro dribble style for free by making yourself a shooting guard, and don't worry about speed whip ball if you are a taller guard. Now for the interior, we're gonna go back to 65 just like it was before. Our perimeter defense is gonna go all the way up until we get to a 72. Now I made it still a little bit better because steal is almost the most important thing in the game when it comes to defense. So I went with a 85, get silver glove and silver right stick ripper. Then we're gonna take the defensive rebound up until we get to a 68, and there's our defensive stat. Now for your speed, just go ahead and max that all the way out. Acceleration, just leave it exactly where it's at, and then for our strength, we're gonna max this out to an 84. Now for the vert, we are gonna go up until we get to 82, and this is gonna give us all the contacts that we want. And then for that stand, we are going to max it out, and there you go. You have yourself a great build, y'all. And y'all see the shades, we got Tracy up there. I don't know why we got Clay. I mean, Clay ain't dunking on nobody, but hey, it is what it is. But I hope y'all boys enjoyed the vid. At this point, we're really just waiting on 2K25. I don't suggest actually spending your money on this game at all, but that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna catch y'all boys next time, and I'm out. Peace.